Hello everybody, it is me, Adriana. Welcome back to season 2 of Bitch in the Kitch, where I am interviewing people who are not only important to me, but also talk about topics that I am very interested in and don't have a medical degree. I am going to be cooking their favorite meal the anti-inflammatory way. Today we have Cibon,
Hello.
who is a singer and kind of an employee, but also just now a friend, fellow scuba diver. She's here today to talk about her sobriety journey. While I make her favorite dish, what are we making today?
Spaghetti aioli.
From scratch, bitch. You know how it goes.
There's lore about why we're making this, though. We had a little disagreement.
We did.
About how this dish should be prepared. What did we conclude?
Okay, so I was saying that garlic aioli, right, is supposed to be garlic and olive oil, and that's it. She wants to add the butter and the cheese, but that to me is a separate entity. Like, we're not doing all that.
Sure, but I have like a thing with garlic. I have a sensitive tummy, and I did an elimination diet, and garlic is the culprit. So when I want this dish, but I don't want it to like mess up my whole day, I will make it with butter, olive oil, fresh cracked black pepper, and lots of locatel.
Okay. And no garlic.
Well, I'll infuse the olive oil with garlic, and I'll take the garlic out. But you can put it in, because let's go. I'm ready to ruin my gut for this.
Okay, but when's the last time you made homemade pasta?
Never.
You've never made homemade pasta? Okay. It's time. All right, while I do this, I'm going to ask you a question. I'm putting 400 grams of flour straight on the table. Then we're going to go 2 eggs. We're making a double batch because there's a lot of people to feed here.
Yeah, and I eat for 2. So.
Great. And some olive oil and some water. So tell us how long you've been sober.
I have been sober for over 10 years.
Do you want to tell everyone how old you are?
That's not necessary.
Okay.
For all they know, I got sober when I was 12.
Yeah.
So I got sober, I will say, when I was 25, so you can do the math.
Okay.
That seems like a lifetime ago. I was just thinking about this today, like when you get into your 30s, I think especially as a person who had like a very large, drastic change in their life, it seems like you have lived many different lives. And that's definitely true since I got sober.
Okay, and why did you get sober?
I was on drugs. So I'll give you the quick and short of it.
Crack these in there, would you? Right in the center. I'll do one, you could do one.
I found myself, oh yeah, I hate eggs, but I love that. For many years, I was thinking that I was just having a good time, partying, drinking, etc., etc. And then it just got really bad and I couldn't stop, and I finally got honest about what was going on with my family, and I went to treatment, state-run treatment center.
Like, what was the extent of your drug use and alcohol use?
What do you mean?
Like, what were you using?
Hard drugs. Like the hardest.
The hardest of them all?
Yeah. But it started, you know, like, and I'm sure you have known people from, we grew up in very similar areas.
Yeah.
Small town, New Jersey, and, you know, we'd be at parties and there would be pills, and like, you know, before you know it, you're addicted to pills. And then it's like, okay, well, I can't afford these pills, so, you know.
What's cheaper?
And then you move on to that. I just like found myself stuck in this cycle where I just couldn't stop.
What was work like at that time?
So I graduated high school. I turned 19, I think, and I was working in like bars and clubs in Philly. That was crazy.
Where are you going?
It was like the perfect kind of position for me to be in, to be drinking and like partying.
Totally.
So I was like, oh, this is it. I like found where I need to be. But I was also hired as a singer in a wedding band, like when I was 19 or 20. So I was doing both. And that was kind of like the way my story went, was that I thought I was maintaining this really good double life. Like, I was like, if I have a job, if I have a car, if I'm like paying my bills, then like who cares what I'm doing in my own free time? But I was.
And you would say that like, nope, you did a good job of hiding it.
Yeah.
Like nobody knew.
I mean,
You went to work, you sung fine.
yeah,
Everything was fine.
Yeah, I remember when I got sober, my boss had made a comment like, you know, I thought something might have been going on, but you always showed up and like did your best. We're just like on top of it, and I had no complaints, so I never felt it was my place to say anything because as my employee, you're wonderful.
Wow.
So that almost aided me. I wonder if maybe I would have gotten sober sooner if more people knew what I was actually going through.
Okay, so now I'm kneading this, and this is going to take a long time.
Okay, good.
Do you want to knead? You're going to knead.
You get it started.
No, you're going to knead half of it.
How do I knead?
Just like this, and like I'm just going to add a little more water, a little at a time.
Okay.
And I'm going to give you a little more. Okay. And were you dating?
Yeah, so I met someone in the party scene who did the same kind of stuff I did, and that just also aided in what was going on, you know?
Okay, so I think I'm interested in like the breaking point of you being like, okay, I'm fucking done with this.
Okay, I ran out of money, which thankfully was big enough of a bottom for me to see that I had. Okay, well let me preface by saying this. Like all throughout this period of time, I would wake up and be like, how the hell did my life come to this? How did this even happen? Like there's so much I want to do with my life and I just can't do anything. I couldn't travel. I was like just a slave to the everyday, like getting what I needed.
Yeah.
So at the end, it literally came down to I ran out of money, and that seems like something that I should do, right? Just add a little more water. It's like super dry. I don't know. I don't want to add too much.
All right, don't add too much, but add like a little more.
All right.
Like this is giving croissant, and this is where like I get annoyed with this process.
Flaky croissant.
Fucking crust.
I knew somewhere within myself that that wasn't the way I wanted to be living, but I was just, you know, stuck in it. And then I ran out of money, and I finally opened up to my parents that I had a problem and I needed to go away.
You ran out of money, and you like couldn't get your hands on shit.
Yeah.
Is what you mean?
Yeah.
And you were going through withdrawal
Yeah.
symptoms.
Awful. Terrible. 10
Like
out of
what?
10 would not recommend. It feels like you have the flu. Your body aches. You can't stop like moving your legs. It's just like all over pain all the time.
And you've never relapsed?
Since I got sober, no.
Not once?
No. Then I'm in treatment, and I remember having a dream while I was there that I ran away from the treatment center, and then I woke up and realized like this might be the only opportunity that I get to amend my life in any sort of way and like follow any sort of dreams that I have.
What was like the vibe of the house, the home?
What home?
Weren't you in like a group home? We're gonna do a little bit of this actually as well, which I should have done earlier.
Put it on my hands.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh God, yeah. You know, because it was a state-funded treatment center. I was there for like 17 days, I think, something crazy short like that, which like basically is like just enough time to detox. And
how many days, I'm sorry, I don't mean to interrupt. How many
fine.
days between
This is your
you
show.
saying and admitting that you had a problem to your family between then and to treatment?
So I had to wait because I had to call every day these different rehabs and like try to get a bed. So I had to like continue. I would like call them crying, like, please, like take me in. Because, you know, I'd already said I have a problem.
Which to me is so crazy that in that time period you didn't relapse. Like,
oh, no. I was using that whole time. Until
while
I
you were
went to
waiting?
rehab. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, really? Wait, you ran out of money, said that you had a problem, and then kept using until you got admitted.
Until I got admitted. I just like, you know.
Well, how did you get your hands on it then if you ran out of money?
I came up with it. Honestly, a lot of it is very blurry.
I mean, I'd imagine. I have to ask.
I was working, so I don't know, maybe like the week after I said I had a problem, I got paid.
Yeah.
And then I go to the rehab, and I remember walking in and be like, oh shit, what did I do?
Like,
because now I have to like
now it's
actually do this.
Okay, so then you're there and it's horrible. You slept there?
Yeah, it's rehab. Yeah, you were there. And
it's a sleepover!
Yeah, but like not like these cushy rehabs that are around now. There's a lot of them in the state.
Was it free?
Yeah, because I got like, they fund it if
Okay.
you don't have health insurance. So it was like bare minimum, like hospital blankets. I was so sick I couldn't like get up to go to any groups for like a week.
Did you have socks with grippies?
No, it was not a grippy sock vacation, I know. We had our own clothes and stuff. I remember my mom dropped me off like a bunch of things. Shout out to her because she hated that I smoked and she came and bought me a carton of cigarettes.
Wow.
But she also brought me like shampoo from Trader Joe's and like hemp lotion. And I remember they wouldn't let me have the hemp lotion because it could have traces.
Stop.
Yeah. I'm a little sticky now.
Okay.
I don't know what this is supposed to feel like. You test it out.
Yours
Need
is
more
stickier than
flour.
mine. Get that in. Okay, so then you started smoking.
Oh, I was already smoking.
You were already smoking and you're a singer.
Yeah.
So what was that about?
I was like, it's gonna give me more depth, more range, because I had a very
More
high.
grit.
Yeah, I was like, I had this really sweet high soprano voice.
Yeah.
And I mean, I didn't start smoking for that reason.
And do you think from then and now your voice is different?
Oh yeah. I
Which
mean,
is crazy because you
would.
still have a crazy range.
Yeah,
I
but
would say.
it would be, yeah, but like I had no low end at all. I could attribute that to just practice and self-training and stuff too. But I quit smoking a couple years sober.
Would you like to tell any like stories of some shit that you got into or like anything to discourage anyone from using drugs?
There's nothing that can discourage somebody from using drugs that's an addict. Like, you could tell me if you use drugs, you're going to die immediately, and I still would have done it. Some people can be swayed, but I don't think that they have that thing that makes me different in them. You know, like maybe hearing how bad it is enough for some people, and they could be spared the years of agony I went through. But I got sober at 25, right? I think that I should have my hair up, is what I think. I think that if I had never done drugs, that I would have ended up just being like a hardcore, straight up alcoholic. Because I think that the drugs just like allowed me to get sober fast. It got me to the end faster.
Okay.
And I had had enough. When I was using, I put myself in quite predicament situation. Like I mean, all of my, you know, all the things that you think are dangerous, like they don't matter really. And the lifestyle, you just get used to certain things that are like very dangerous.
In your journey of being and staying sober, what tools have you used to not relapse, since you have not relapsed one time?
Okay, so when I got out of treatment again, like I had this constant thread of thought, like this might be the only chance I get to like fix my life. So actually really funny, I had performed for this charity concert every year with my parents and a bunch of musicians from the area, and it would benefit this halfway house down the shore. So when I was in treatment, I received a piece of mail from the person in charge saying they were offering me a scholarship to one of their sober living houses for all of the help that, like, for everything I had done for them over the years, just like volunteering my time, which was kind of one of those first moments of like, I like to call God moments.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm
This
doing.
feels good.
It does? Okay, good. It was like, oh, this opportunity is being handed to me. Not that I wanted to go live with a bunch of women in a sober living house, but I knew that the way that I thought and the decisions I made thus far weren't gonna work. I needed to take advice. So I moved into this sober living house down in Atlantic City, and that's kind of how I ended up living down the shore. So, and that's, oh, we wouldn't have met if that never happened.
I know. Pause for the cause.
Yeah.
We are going to take our balls. This feels so good. We're going to take our balls.
I was born to make pasta.
You were.
And chicken cutlets.
And
That'll be another episode, because I was born to make chicken cutlets.
And you are going to wrap it because they need to sit
Okay.
for 30 minutes. So airtight ball in cling wrap.
Airtight ball in cling wrap.
They technically should be a lot smoother than this, but in my history of making pasta, this is what it's gonna look like, and it's amazing.
And it doesn't matter.
Okay, just to recap, we are here now with Cibon, our sober girl. We love her so much. Singer, scuba diver, Cibon in the sea.
Extraordinaire.
We're gonna get into her afterlife, if you will, after we let these sit for 30 minutes. If you forget what we've done here, we have flour of your choosing, should be 00. I'm using all-purpose today. We had 2 eggs, 400 grams of flour, olive oil, and water. When we come back, we will roll this out, and we're gonna put it in the pasta machine.
I'm so excited. I want to do this all the time now when I make pasta. Welcome back.
Rad.
Welcome back to Bitch in the Kitchen.
There's now 2 balls in Cibon's hands. And we're gonna...
I've never used one of these.
What cut do you want?
I've made gnocchis handmade.
Okay, but what cut do you want? You want thin or you want like...
Whatever you think is best.
Okay. Okay. So first things first, I'm the realist. So we're gonna sprinkle flour on the counter so these don't stick. We can unwrap. I'm gonna give you some flour on the table. You're gonna put that ball right on there and you can start to roll it. Yes! Oh my gosh, I've never used this rolling pin yet!
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yay! Yeah, it really doesn't have to be super thin because I'll stick this on the largest.
I'm used to making pies.
Okay. Okay.
Oh,
yeah. Okay.
The fucking cat in the background. Is that thing in heat?
No, that thing. Oh my! In heat? The fuck? It's a male.
Yeah, men go in heat.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Mine looks dumber than yours.
I had a male cat and he sprayed all over my fucking shoes.
He's been neutered.
Oh, okay.
Or is it spayed?
Are you a good boy? Good boy.
Cibon and I met. Okay, how do I start this story?
We're both singers. In case you didn't know.
Ready? We'll prove it. I would like a ring, I would like a ring, I would like a diamond ring on my wedding finger. I would like a big and shiny diamond that I could wave around and talk about it. And when the days don't forgive me, got that I can never doubt it. See about it. If that wasn't enough, then I don't know what is. I was calling Cibon as a sub while I was away in Italy taking an impromptu divinely aligned trip where I went to go au pair for a family.
I thought she was so cool.
And here, I never got to work with her.
Yeah.
But then I wound up having a spot open in my band and I needed subs while I was still there. So then we actually got to work together. Mm-hmm. And this was really where shit changed for me.
For you?
For us.
Oh, for us.
For us.
It did.
It did. It was, and I actually was just talking about how she was probably the biggest plot twist of my 2025 because I would have never expected a relationship to
I don't have many
envelop.
I don't have like any female musician friends.
Is that a word?
Develop?
Envelop.
Envelope?
Let's go with it.
We're gonna put this guy in. And it's gonna look like this.
How should I hold it?
You just have to hold it from like, yeah. I know.
Wait, this is... Where's it come out?
This side.
Oh my god!
See, look how.
This is so ghetto. But it did it.
Okay, wait.
Whatever.
Let's move this. Then we go in with the other side.
The other side?
Like the other way.
Oh my god, this is incredible. Our ancestors did this.
Well, this is my grandfather's machine.
Aww.
I know.
So the reason why we're making this, why I chose this dish, is because this is one of my comfort meals.
Okay.
Since I was a kid, and even now, if I like don't really know what I want to eat.
Do a better job of holding this.
If I don't know what I want to eat, I will whip up a version of this. Obviously not with handmade pasta, hand-drawn noodles.
And the reason why I'm making homemade pasta is because
We don't trust.
there's a lot of pasta out there that has a lot of additives that I personally don't consume. But I've noticed that it's very, very easy on your stomach when you're making it from scratch. It's exactly why I don't buy store-bought bread and I make my own sourdough, which will have to be the third episode after chicken cutlets.
I need you to teach me how to make bread. I subbed for you, and then I subbed with you.
Yes.
And we just kicked it off.
We did kick it off, but the plot thickens after that because then, like, you can't really talk shit about people in this industry, like, with other people in this industry, but we can. We can.
It's not even shit talking. It's just like a sharing of experience. Like, we have a lot of the same experiences professionally and personally. We can relate to each other in a way that just normal friends who don't work in the same industry do.
Yeah.
So I call you and complain, you call me and complain. We're like, yep.
That's it.
And I try to be positive for you.
She is my voice of reason.
That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. You should rethink that. It's so easy to be the voice of reason for someone else. It's like telling yourself, if I try to tell myself the things I might tell you, I don't listen. That's probably mine.
Whatever. It's all beautiful in its own way.
Dry ass dough.
But we're going to switch sides so you can experience this.
I want to do it.
Yeah, we are going to switch sides.
Are we hand cutting or no?
No, because we're going to attach this and it cuts for us.
Amazing.
All right, so switch. Yeah. I'll be the holder, but it's going to expand quite exponentially towards me.
I do it.
Go.
Oh my God. No, you have to
fucking...
all right. Right? And then I take it from here?
Yeah.
I'm scared. It's so easy to turn. Feels like it's applying like no pressure.
Now do it again, starting with this side.
Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Be gentle. You can make tortillas with this.
Yeah. All right, now just do that with all of them.
Yeah.
So upon realizing that we have this like unbreakable bond, I would say that your sobriety is a reason that you scuba dive, truly.
Oh, well, I mean, I am of the belief that everything cool or meaningful that happens in my life is because I'm sober. Like, I just wouldn't have the life I have today if I wasn't. Like, I truly believe that.
So she was going on this trip with her mom, and she's like, you should come.
No, this is what happened.
Okay.
I was going on this trip to take my mom scuba diving, and then Adriana texted me and said, I really want to go on a trip with you sometime.
We already did it twice. Oh. Over here.
I want to go on a trip with you sometime. I was like, dude, I'm going to St. Martin in like 2 weeks with my mom to dive. You should just come. And she looked at her calendar and magically it was free, which never happens for us to have like a long enough period of time to really do anything spontaneously. And then she booked it and was coming with us. So me, my mom, and A shared a hotel room, and we had...
Simone and I shared the bed.
We shared a bed, and we had like a sleepover for a week, like 2 12-year-old girls, and it was so fun. But you went diving, which was incredible.
Okay, yeah. So then I went diving because that was like the first adventure on my 6 adventures. Shout out to the big ass calendar. If you don't have one, please buy one. I will actually include the discount code in the link down below, but it has changed my life and the way that I plan my life because you could see everything at a year. Oh,
this thing needs some oil.
At a year in advance or at a glance. And looking at my schedule, I'm like, okay, I can go. And then along with my calendar, you do 6 mini adventures. This wasn't mini per se, but I went diving for the first time. And it was just literally the craziest thing ever. Loved it so much. And then decided to go back by myself like 3 weeks later to get my certification. Mm-hmm. And now we like kiki over scuba.
Yeah, it's really cool to be able to share that because not many people, A, are interested enough to like take the time and money to get certified. And now like you're certified and you're going to go back and do your advance so we can go travel together and do really cool dives together, which is like... I don't know, scuba diving is like probably one of the coolest things I've ever done. Not just because like, ooh, I'm in the ocean, but it literally feels like meditation when you're down there. Like,
Hold.
You're not thinking about anything other than what you're looking at and what you're doing.
It's so true. And like as someone with a very As someone with a very overactive mind and like always
Yeah.
looking for something for like distracting, you literally can't do that
No.
underwater. Like you just can't. And oh my god, look at it.
It's beautiful.
It's so pretty.
pretty.
Look how much that stretched. You're beautiful. You just can't do anything besides like be with your own mind
Yeah.
at depth.
It's beautiful.
You know? And then, well, my experience diving without Cibon was crazy because I grew up on the water and like I've always been on jet skis, I've always been on boats, tubing, water sports, water skiing, whatever. Have my boating license, never in my life have gotten seasick ever. And the day that I got my certification, I literally was in the worst shape of my life. I will say, it's amazing that so many people in like their 50s, 60s, and 70s get their certification. Like,
Yeah.
I really don't understand
I think
this.
everybody also reacts differently to being on the water.
I didn't sleep well the night before,
and
which
that
I
has
have
a
to.
big effect.
It'll all work out in the end.
It always does.
It always does.
So yeah, we just like bonded on that trip. You went diving. Now you're a diver.
Cibon just went to, tell them about Mexico.
I went to Mexico,
Your first time really diving anywhere but.
St. Martin, yeah, and it was scary and amazing and beautiful. I dove the cenotes and I dove with bull sharks.
In fresh water
Well,
was the cenote.
yeah, which is incredible. The history of like how they were formed and how old everything is.
How were they formed?
Apparently, from when the asteroids hit and killed the dinosaurs, they hit near. I'm not gonna say where they hit because I don't really know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
There were huge holes in the ground that were once not filled with water, and then over time they filled with water. And there's like trees and all this stuff, and the one I did is apparently one of the more scary ones. The first cenote I did, and it has a cloud layer down at about 100 feet, 90 to 100, and you go through this cloud layer.
It's from the sediment of all the like
decomposing
nature.
trees.
Because the cenote is like surrounded by like trees and whatnot, and the shit falls.
Yeah, and then under the cloud layer is a layer of salt water.
Which is actually just insane.
And everything's
how
like-
science is.
And everything's preserved, so it's like old dead trees and stuff. It was really spooky and cool looking. But the bull sharks was incredible, and also I found an octopus, and I saw a seahorse.
Eek!
It was so cute. A pregnant
Seahorse-y.
male seahorse.
Male?
Hell yeah, pregnant male seahorse. So can you make this and then like freeze or refrigerate?
Yes, I've actually been doing that. Like you see these loose ends, how they get.
Yeah.
We were making raviolis the other night, and there were so many loose ends that I just like ripped them and I put them in the freezer, and then I used them as the noodles for this chicken noodle soup that I made.
Oh yeah.
And I've never had anything so delightful in my entire life. And I also think this is going to be my Christmas gift this year.
I want bread and pasta, personally, if you can remember. I would like a sourdough loaf and a bag of pasta.
I really want to run this
Oh my
through one
gosh,
more
we should
time.
have a party and make gravy sauce, if you call it sauce. I call it gravy if there's meat in it. Do you?
Gravy if there's meat in it.
Yeah, it's like a very South Jersey Italian thing.
It is. We're going to do these like one at a time and then put them into little like... yes, exactly.
Do I have to catch them?
Do I have to catch them?
Do I have to catch them? What?
Just come look at it. Oh my god! Look how pretty. Look at it. You have to take some of this home. Stop. I feel like I'm at the salon.
It looks like hair.
Different strokes for different folks. Oh, I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, I think you could just like,
I don't know what I'm doing.
and that's the point. That is the point.
We're locked in. There's no conversation happening during this. It's like birthing a baby.
Yes, that's the best one. Like, I'll just shit on Barilla right now if you eat Barilla pasta. There's so much shit in Barilla pasta that you just don't need. There's a lot of pasta that is like pure 100% durum wheat semolina, which is amazing too. The texture of fresh pasta versus like
Completely
dried
different. Yeah.
is incomparable.
Can I do it real fast?
Okay.
I just needed to do that. Sorry.
All right, so now is the point in which I want to start sauteing the garlic because if you want me to remove it, I can.
Yeah,
I'll just
that would be great.
put it in bigger. I'll just put it in bigger chunks. Here's what I'll do.
Just put the whole
I
clove in
won't.
olive oil.
No, because you can't do that. Can't do that. Can't. Here's why.
Garlic cooks differently in different shapes.
It does. Now we all know the strength of the garlic depends on the cut. If you want it really strong, you can mince it, put it in or on a cheese grater. You could do,
Anthony
or a
Bourdain
garlic
said
press.
that's sacrilege.
Why?
Using a garlic press.
How did he do
You
it?
have to read his book to know. Kitchen Confidential.
Oh shit. Maybe you should have been the librarian.
Yeah. So what I will do, because I have a sensitive tummy, is I will...
Hot girls have IBS.
IBS, truly. I'll put these whole cloves in the olive oil and let the... What is that called when you make it? I'll infuse the olive oil with the garlic. Somebody escaped.
A bit.
Did you get the garlic open without smashing it?
Yeah.
How?
Because I'm me and you're you. I want to put the parsley stems in the oil.
It smells so good. I feel like we've had so many interesting conversations over our past year or two of friendship. We both have a like-minded sense of, I don't know, how would you say?
Living your life.
Philosophy?
Oh.
Yeah, philosophy about living your life, going after your dreams. Nothing on this earth matters if you're not happy in whatever it is that you're doing, in relationship, job, whatever.
Yeah.
And trying to find ways to align that while also making a living can be interesting as a creative.
Well, I still really struggle with trying to monetize every single hobby that I have.
Oh.
You're looking at one right now.
Yeah, I can relate.
You got over that though.
Yeah, I did because I started tie-dyeing during COVID. It came from like, right, I see people on TikTok bleach dyeing, tie-dyeing. I'm like, oh, this is like a cool, fun craft I can do while I'm quarantining because all gigs were canceled. I had nothing to do, and I started just doing it as a creative outlet for something, I don't know, fun to do. So I'm outside on my sidewalk with, I tied all these black shirts up, put bleach and water into squirt bottles, and just started squirting everything black I owned with bleach, and then I would obviously post on my story from just my friends to see, and they're like, oh my gosh, it's so cool. Can you make this for me? And then I went down the rabbit hole.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
You had a full business?
Yeah, I have a brand. I had a logo made. It's super cool. I had an Instagram page, Rising Tide Dye Company.
I want to see your work.
Yeah, and then I bought all this very expensive fabric dye, and I started making really cool stuff, not your traditional, hippie tie-dye, more vibey cloud dye.
Oh my gosh.
Ice dye, so
you melt the ice with the powder?
With the powder on top.
Oh my gosh, I've always wanted to get into that.
You can do it anytime. I have hundreds of dollars of supplies just waiting to be used. But then it kind of became a business because people wanted me to make stuff for them.
Custom?
So I would charge, my friends would drop off bags of shit. They're like, do whatever you want. And I would charge them, just for the cost of the product plus, my time.
Mm-hmm.
And then it became a job, and I no longer wanted to do it anymore. So I started scuba diving, and people are like, you should become a dive master, dive instructor.
Yeah.
I'm like,
that would take the fun right out of it, though.
right out of it.
I love island life, truly.
Me too.
I love it so much. But, there's a huge part of me, and a probably bigger part of me that loves music. And, wanting to do the original music thing, and, you need to be digital for that. But then there's also power in, going off the grid.
And I've seen that people do that. Creatives who create music, and they literally just have a studio in their apartment in the middle of Mexico. and they can live the island life. But, you know, then you have to make income somehow.
Right.
And we do that through gigging.
And that's the part of my life that I'm kind of in now. Everyone needs a fuel. I am sauteing garlic in big chunks.
Oh, sometimes I put spinach in my aioli.
We're not doing that.
We don't have to.
Bitch in the kitchen.
She said it, not me.
If your garlic is cooking too fast, take it off the heat.
Take it off.
Sorry.
Danger!
You can also add more oil if
needed, if it's too hot, right?
Yeah, if it's too hot. It's smelling quite divine though.
Yeah, I can attest.
Okay, I don't know why this isn't boiling after all this time.
Salt. You need to add salt to make it boil faster.
I did generously salt. I did.
Okay, so my Misogi for the year, because Adriana has explained the big ass calendar to me and I still have to get one. It's a Misogi, it's like 1 feet that is so large that it will affect your everyday life up until you do this thing. So like a marathon, I don't know, I would consider if you were to get pregnant and have a baby.
Yeah.
That's a Misogi. It's something that'll affect your everyday life leading up to it. So I, unplanned, have a Misogi.
And what is it?
I am going to be, apparently, hiking a volcano in Guatemala, and
Is it active?
So you hike up a dormant one, and it's next to an active one.
Okay.
And then you sleep next to the active one. We're doing apparently 2 nights sleeping under it, so we'll have 2 nights to be watching it erupt. So
it will be erupting.
The one that's next to us, yeah.
Okay.
But it's apparently very difficult, so I will be training.
Do you know what you'll be doing for training?
ChatGPT told me that I should. I just need more cardiovascular strength. So like, along with the weight training, like I need to just be on the treadmill like a gerbil. So yeah, that's my Misogi. The mini adventures, I've been trying to do that. Like just say yes to.
Just say yes.
Just say yes.
Just say yes is a great phase of life to be in. I did a just say yes phase in 2024.
But also I like to say no.
But also, fuck no.
Yeah, like say yes to like doing things that might be out of my comfort zone, but also being able to say no when warranted has always been really hard for me.
But like a lot of people from our area are very small town mindset, don't really understand. Actually don't even, not that they don't understand, it's just that they don't have the urge or the desire to go and see the earth or go and do creative things. Like everybody, I don't care how square you are, everybody has a creative outlet. Are you gonna feed it or are you not gonna feed it? And a lot of people just don't have the interest. A lot of people love being regulars at like hometown bars their entire life. For me, that's just not it. I'm trying to see like a mountain or 2.
Back to my sobriety, again, that's kind of in the thread that like I realized that nothing I wanted to do in my life professionally, you know, with music, with traveling, like none of that was possible before I got sober. So since I got sober, I've kind of used it as the catalyst to literally just do everything that I've ever wanted to do. Oh my gosh. -1.
I know.
Last time I was here, it broke. Her shelf broke.
I'm just gonna plop these all in. How many do you think? Do you think I need all 6? Do me a favor.
Yeah, zhuzh them.
Loosely zhuzh. Good rule of thumb, when they float, they're done. And by doing this without straining is that I save the pasta water.
Yeah, you gotta let it cook with a bit of it. Look at the wrist. Oh God, yeah. May I?
Yeah. Top that bad boy. Do you want a zest also?
Fuck yeah. Thought you'd never ask.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay.
Wait, we gotta cheers. Tink.
I'm deceased.
I'm incredibly dead. I love you so much. I'm so grateful for your friendship.
Cibon was my plot twist of 2025. She was definitely not on my bingo card. I'm thrilled, elated.
I'm so excited for all the adventures we're gonna have.
Me too. This is spontaneous bitch just like me.
Spontaneous bitch kitchen.
Speaking of, thank you guys for coming to season 2 of Bitch and the Kids, the very first pilot episode. If you forgot, this is Cibon. Today we made homemade pasta, and I would encourage you to do the same. Tune in next time.
Bitch in the kitchen. Come and try my dish. Bitch in the kitchen.